Hi, everyone. We are so happy you are here with us today.
If you are new here, please click that subscribe button and like this video. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack.
On this channel, we help you practice real, everyday English.
Please, if you like our video, help us by clicking like and subscribe. It means a lot to us.
Today, we're going to talk about something we all feel sometimes. We're going to learn how to talk about your stress in English. So, Jack, how are you today?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking, Emma. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. I had a very relaxing weekend. It was just what I needed.
Oh, that sounds nice. What did you get up to?
On Saturday, I went for a long walk in the park. The sun was shining, and it was so peaceful. Then on Sunday, I just stayed in, read a book, and drank some herbal tea.
Wow, that sounds perfect. My weekend was a bit more busy.
Oh, really? What was your weekend like?
Well, I decided to clean my entire apartment. It was a big job. There was dust everywhere. After that, I had to do my grocery shopping, and the store was so crowded.
A full weekend. But it must feel good to have a clean apartment now.
It does. It feels really good. I can actually find things now. But then yesterday, that was a whole different kind of day.
Oh dear. What happened yesterday?
Well, it started from the moment I woke up. My alarm clock didn't go off.
No way! That's the worst. So you woke up late?
Very late. I had to get ready in like 5 minutes. I was in such a rush. I was running around my apartment, and then I couldn't find my keys.
Ugh, I hate that. It always happens when you were in a hurry. Where were they?
In my jacket pocket. The same jacket I wore the day before. But I looked everywhere. On the table, in my bag, under the sofa. I was so frustrated.
I know that feeling perfectly. When I can't find my phone, my heart beats very fast. I feel a little panicked.
Yes, panicked. That's the word. So finally I found my keys, but I was already very late for work. The traffic was also bad, of course.
Of course, it always is when you're late.
Exactly. I got to work, and my boss gave me a look. You know, that look that says, "You are late."
I know that look. It's not a nice look.
It is not. And then I sat at my desk and opened my computer. I had 52 new emails. 52!
52? Wow, that's a lot. I would feel completely overwhelmed by that.
I felt very overwhelmed. I didn't know which email to read first. It was like a mountain of work. I just sat there and stared at the screen for 5 minutes.
What did you do? How did you start?
Well, I remembered your advice. I decided to make a list. I always feel better with a list.
That's a great idea. Making a list makes a big problem feel like many small problems. Small problems are easier to solve.
Yes, that's true. So I started my list. But then my computer started to be very, very slow. It took 1 minute to open just one email. It was so frustrating.
A slow computer is one of the most frustrating things in the world, I think. It makes simple work so difficult.
It really does. I felt like screaming. But I didn't. I took a deep breath. I stood up and I walked to the window. I looked outside for a few minutes. Then I went and made a cup of tea.
Good for you. Taking a short break is very important. It helps you think clearly again.
The tea helped me feel a little calmer, but the day was not finished. I had a big meeting in the afternoon.
Oh, meetings can be stressful. Was it a difficult meeting?
It was long and very boring, and I had to present my project. I was so nervous.
You get nervous presenting? But you're so confident when we film.
This is different. Talking to my colleagues and my boss is scary. My mouth gets dry and my hands feel cold.
That's a common reaction to stress. My friend gets nervous too. Her face turns red when she speaks to a big group.
It's nice to know it's normal. How do you prepare for something like that?
Well, I practice a lot, like I said, but I also try to think about one friendly face in the room. I look at that person and talk to them. It makes me feel less nervous.
That's a good trick. I will try that next time. So after the long meeting, I thought my day was finished. But no,
What else happened?
I had to go to the bank to get a new card. I walked all the way to the bank, and it was closed. There was a sign on the door, closed for a special event. I was so disappointed.
Oh, Jack, after such a long day, that is really disappointing. You must have felt exhausted.
I did. I felt completely exhausted. I came home, sat on my sofa, and I didn't move for 1 hour. I just stared at the wall.
Sometimes you need to just do nothing. Your brain needs to rest.
It really did. So that was my very stressful day. But tell me, Emma, what kind of situations make you feel stressed? Is it only loud noise?
Loud noise is a big one for me. When there is too much noise, cars, people talking, construction, I can't think. I feel stressed and I need to find a quiet place.
So you try to find a quiet place. What else?
Another thing is when I have too many deadlines. For example, if I have to finish writing a report and plan a party and buy a present for my mom all on the same day, I feel pulled in many directions.
Pulled in many directions. That's a great way to describe it. I feel like that too. So what is your secret? How do you manage all those things?
Well, first, I make a list, just like you. I write down everything I need to do. Then I decide what is the most important thing. What is number one? I do that thing first.
So you prioritize.
Yes, I prioritize. It helps me focus. I also try to break big tasks into small steps. For example, write report is too big, so I write 1. Open document. 2. Write introduction. 3. Find data for part 1. Small steps are easy.
That is very smart. I like that. Small steps are less scary.
Exactly. Another thing that makes me stressed is conflict.
Conflict, like arguing with someone?
Yes, or even just a small disagreement with a friend. I don't like it. It makes me feel uncomfortable and anxious.
I understand. That is difficult. What do you do?
I try to talk about it calmly. I say, "Can we talk about what happened? I feel a little upset." It's better than being angry or quiet.
That is very mature. I usually just eat a big piece of cake.
Well, cake is good too, sometimes, but talking is better for solving the problem.
You are right. So we have work stress, noise stress, deadline stress, and social stress. Stress is everywhere.
It seems like it, but the important thing is not to avoid stress completely. That's impossible. The important thing is to learn how to manage it.
Okay, so let's list our methods again. We have making a list, taking a break, drinking tea, talking to a friend, prioritizing, breaking tasks into small steps, and cake.
Yes, and cake. But also, remember physical activity. You said going for a run helps you.
Oh, right. Exercise is great for stress. Even a 10-minute walk can change my mood completely. It's like it clears the bad energy from my head.
I agree. And sleep is very important too. When I don't sleep well, I am much more sensitive to stress the next day.
That is so true. After my terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I went to bed at 9 p.m. I slept for almost 10 hours.
10 hours? Well, your body needed it. I'm happy you feel better today.
I do. Thanks. It's amazing what a good sleep can do. So what about fun? Is fun good for stress?
Of course. Doing something you love is a great way to fight stress. For me, that's cooking or listening to music.
For me, it's watching funny videos online. It makes me laugh.
And when I laugh, I forget my problems.
That's a perfect example. Laughter is very good medicine for stress.
So, we have many tools. We have a whole toolbox for stress.
We do, and different tools work for different people and different situations.
Maybe sometimes you need the talk to a friend tool, and sometimes you just need the watch funny videos tool.
Exactly. The key is to know what you need and to do it. Don't just sit with the stress.
That's good advice. Okay, let's practice some sentences for our viewers. How can I tell someone I'm stressed?
You can say, I'm feeling a bit stressed at the moment, or it's been a stressful week.
It's been a stressful week. Okay, what if I want to ask for help?
You can say, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. Can you help me with this? Or simply, I have a lot on my mind right now.
I have a lot on my mind. I like that. It's a simple way to explain the feeling. And how do I describe a stressful situation?
You can say, the traffic today was very stressful. Or, I find loud noises very stressful.
And what can I say to a friend who looks stressed?
You can ask, you look a little stressed. Is everything okay? Or, do you want to talk about it? It's a very kind and supportive thing to say.
Do you want to talk about it? That's a good one. It shows you care.
It does. So, to all our viewers, if you feel stressed, remember it's okay. It's a normal feeling. And now you have some English words to talk about it.
And you have some ideas to feel better. Don't forget the toolbox.
So, we used some very useful words today to talk about our feelings. Should we practice them a little more?
Yes, let's do it. A mini vocabulary review. I think it will help everyone remember.
Great. Let's start with the most important word. The first word is stressed.
Stressed. We said this word many times. It's a very common feeling.
It is. When you are stressed, you feel worried, nervous, or anxious about something. It's that uncomfortable pressure you feel. For example, I feel stressed before I take a test.
Or, driving in heavy traffic makes me feel stressed.
Perfect examples. It's the general feeling. Now, what about a stronger word? What if you have too much to do?
Oh, that's overwhelmed. I felt that yesterday with all my emails.
Yes, overwhelmed. This is when you have so many things to do or so many problems that you don't know what to do first. You feel like you can't manage it all. It's a feeling of being buried.
So you can say, I have 3 exams next week. I feel overwhelmed.
Exactly. Or, when I think about all the work I have, I feel completely overwhelmed.
Okay, next word. When something makes you feel annoyed and upset because it's not working, like my slow computer.
That's frustrating. The word is frustrating. It describes something that causes annoyance and trouble.
So, a frustrating situation. Can we use it for people?
Sometimes, yes. You can say, it's frustrating when people don't listen. Or, I find it frustrating to wait for a long time.
I find it frustrating when I can't find my keys.
We know. Now, after a long, stressful, and frustrating day, how do you feel?
Exhausted. I feel completely exhausted.
That's right. Exhausted means you are extremely tired. You have no energy left. It's more than just sleepy.
After running 10 kilometers, I was exhausted.
Looking after small children all day can be exhausting.
Oh yes, that sounds exhausting. Now, what is the word we want to feel, the opposite of stressed?
That is calm. To feel calm is to feel peaceful, quiet, and relaxed. Your mind is not busy with worries.
So you can say, I listen to soft music to feel calm.
Or, the lake was very calm and beautiful this morning.
I like that word. I want to feel calm. Let's talk about another word we used, anxious.
Anxious is a good one. It is similar to stressed, but it's often a feeling of fear or worry about something that might happen in the future.
So if I have a job interview tomorrow, I might feel anxious about it today.
Yes. Or, she felt anxious waiting for the doctor to call.
It's that nervous feeling in your stomach sometimes.
Exactly. Now, another important word is manage. We talk about how to manage stress.
Manage. That means to control or deal with something. So to manage stress is to control it so it doesn't control you.
Well said, Jack. I need to manage my time better. Or, it can be difficult to manage a big team.
And our last word for today, burnout.
Burnout is a strong word. It's a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress.
So it's more than just one bad day.
Much more. It's when you feel completely empty because of stress over a long time. For example, after working for 12 months without a vacation, he suffered from burnout.
Many students experience burnout during their final exams.
That's a very good example. So, to review, we have stressed, the general feeling of worry, overwhelmed, having too much to handle, frustrating, something that causes annoyance, exhausted, completely tired, calm, the peaceful feeling we want, anxious, nervous about the future, manage, to control something, burnout, long-term extreme exhaustion from stress.
Wow, that's a very useful list. Let's try to use them. Emma, ask me a question with one of these words.
Okay, Jack. What do you find the most frustrating about learning a new language?
I find it frustrating when I forget a word I just learned. It can feel a little overwhelming sometimes, but I try to manage my feelings by practicing a little every day.
That's a great answer, and it used 3 of our words.
Your turn. What do you do when you start to feel anxious?
When I feel anxious, I stop and take deep breaths. I focus on feeling calm. I don't want to feel exhausted or risk burnout later.
Excellent. You used 4 words. I think our viewers are ready to try these words now.
I think so too. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try to use one of these words this week.
Well, Emma, that was a really great conversation. I feel like I learned a lot about managing stress, and I also learned some new English words.
I'm so glad to hear that, Jack, and I hope our viewers feel the same way. It was a very honest talk about something we all experience.
It was. So let's take a moment to summarize what we practiced today. The main topic was, of course, how to talk about your stress in English.
That's right. First, we shared our own personal stories about stress. Jack had a very difficult day yesterday, and I talked about how noise and big crowds can make me feel stressed.
And that's an important first point, isn't it? Just talking about it helps. Saying, I feel stressed out loud is the first step to feeling better.
Absolutely. We also discussed that feeling stressed is completely normal. It's not a bad thing or a strange thing. It's a human thing. Everyone feels it sometimes.
Exactly. So no one should feel alone. Then we moved on to the what to do about it part. We shared many different strategies.
We did. Let's list them again for everyone. We talked about taking a short break, like when Jack stood up and looked out the window. Making a list to organize your thoughts and tasks. Drinking a calming tea, a simple but effective trick. Talking to a friend or family member, sharing your problem makes it smaller. Physical exercise, like going for a run or a walk. Getting enough sleep. This is so important for our minds. Prioritizing tasks. Deciding what is the most important thing to do first. Breaking big tasks into small steps so they aren't so scary. Doing something you love, like cooking, listening to music, or watching funny videos.
Wow, that's a long list. And it's not even all of them. The important thing is to find what works for you. Maybe one thing works for me and something else works for you.
Perfectly said. It's all about your personal toolbox. You need to build your own toolbox with the tools that help you.
Then we did a big vocabulary review. We practiced words like stressed, overwhelmed, frustrating, and exhausted.
And we also learned calm, anxious, manage, and burnout. Remember, these words are your tools for communication. When you can name your feeling, it's easier to understand it and to ask for help.
That's so true. Knowing the word overwhelmed helped me understand why I was staring at my computer. So, to all our viewers, we encourage you to use these words. Try to make a sentence with one of them this week.
Now, it's time for our favorite part of the video, the question of the day. This is where we can hear from you and learn from each other.
Yes! Today's question is all about putting what we learned into practice. So, our question is,
What is one small thing you do to relax and feel calm when you notice you are getting stressed?
please tell us in the comments below. It can be anything. Maybe you drink a glass of water. Maybe you count to 10. Maybe you play with your pet. We want to know.
Sharing your ideas helps build our community. You can give a great idea to another person who is watching. Your comment might help someone else feel better.
We read all your comments, and we love them. It's so wonderful to see you practicing English together.
Before we go, a quick reminder. If you enjoyed this lesson and found it helpful, please let us know by giving this video a thumbs up.
And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, Daily English Talk. We make new conversations like this every week to help you practice your listening and speaking.
Learning English is a journey, and we are so happy to be on this journey with you. Remember, be kind to yourself. If you have a stressful day, it's okay. Just try one small thing from our list to feel better.
That's the best advice. Thank you so much for spending your time with us today. We really appreciate it.
We'll see you next time for another Daily English Talk. Take care of yourselves.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.